They always give us a nice view of the highway. They always give us a view of something we're really not interested in. That's an interesting view. It's just a lone truck. How about a view of the city? That would be pretty cool. Here we go. Alrighty, guys and gals. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Misty Mountain Gaming channel. I am Big E. And this, as I said, is a Misty Mountain game. Exactly. But up on the screen, this is City Skylines. Yes, this is the vanilla version of the game. We started off with no mods. I've added a couple of visual mods to the game. It just sort of sharpens, brightens the colors a little bit. Looks like it may have resolved some of our weird issues. I know we're having trouble with trees popping in and out. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, it might look a little bit brighter, a little bit greener. Might be better, might be worse. I also think we've got a longer view distance now with the camera. We can zoom out beyond our borders, which is helpful. It's kind of a quality of life type of thing. Uh-oh. What the hell happened here? Why is this not... Okay. I don't know what the hell happened here. Yeah, let's do that. Very strange. I don't know why that was broken. Looks like our save is good. We built up in here a little bit last episode. We've pretty much got this area down here filled out. What do our zones look like? Do we want to extend this zone? I think we do. Let's do this. Doesn't really actually matter too much if we do this. Doesn't really matter at all. But we're going to do this. I'm going to fill this in. Districts, like we're doing here, they can be used for a number of things. You can click on individual ones. You can see, you can compare the differences, land values, things like that, what's going on. Anyway, let's check in with their city here really quick. Let's check some resources out here. Electricity, how are we doing? We're doing pretty good. Pretty well. Pretty good. Pretty well. Pretty good. Water? Water is still okay. Not an issue right now. Garbage? Fine. Healthcare? Excellent. Death care? We're going to have to start throwing some crematoriums in. We may do that. I do kind of like the graveyard feel. It makes it feel like, I don't know. These are still around, you know. People still use graveyards. Probably not going to be a thing in the future. But for about 50%, we're just gonna leave that for now. Actually, how big are these? These are actually relatively small. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna throw these in some various places. This will really help out. Just maybe one in each little section here. If I can throw them in without destroying houses, that would be nice. That should cover there. Let's put one in this neighborhood. Let's put it closer to the road if we can. I might call a mulligan on this. Sorry about that. Evicted. Got a graveyard here. Let's put one. We have one here. Let's put one right up here. And maybe it will cover between these two areas. Actually, we're going to put it on this side and not... I have to get rid of that. We're going to put it right here then. Yeah. Good enough. And we'll put one up here. They don't actually have a large capacity, the crematoriums. Let's see. Where can we slide one in? We can fit one here easily. And we'll do that. All right. Childcare, good to go. Elder care, good to go. We're killing it. Fire, we're pretty well covered here. It looks pretty good. It got a little bit weak right here. It's just because of these back streets. But these people... What I need to actually do here... Let me fix this really quick. I could solve this problem by doing this. We need this on. It is on. It is a 90. Just looks a little bit funky. We'll do that. That should help out. Yeah, you see how that went green now? Because they have straight access here. Okay. Police department coverages. Looks pretty good. We're a little sparse up here. It probably wouldn't hurt. We're going to be building up here anyway. Let's throw in a small station. Not on the main road. Let's throw in a small police station right back here. Get the best coverage. Maybe on the corner. Seems good to me. Oh boy. Elementary schools. We need better coverage here. You would think we'd be fine with 3, 6, 7 elementary schools. Apparently not. All right. Well, these people are well covered over here. It looks like these people are not. Well, we have 2. We are covered there. We're gonna throw some up here, I suppose. I don't want them too close together. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Let's see where we can sneak one in. We can actually put one right here, and we will. We'll try to avoid knocking down houses. Yeah, it just does not do a whole lot right there. But you can see we've got highly educated people now and well-educated people. Yeah, just over 50% now. Very nice. You know what the problem is? Well, part of the problem is because these are high density now, they take up... Grand City. We just hit a population of 20,000. We can get a third loan. Oh, this is big for us. I like the solar power plant. Well, I think this is good. I think this produces a lot of electricity. We'll take a look at it. What unique buildings did we unlock? We already saw that we had those. Okay, interesting. What was I doing? We are going to throw in... That's not a good place for an elementary school, but this doesn't feel too bad. This side of the road. Sure, why not? All right, that's okay for now, I suppose. High school, high schools are okay. We could use another one up here. We may as well. We could go with one of these different. This is just an alternative to a high school. Let's put one of these alternative schools in. Right here seems like a very nice place. Done. What does that do? Nice. Universities, plenty of. We just need the 2 apparently. And we are going to be working on a metro. Very soon. It'll allow people to go back and forth. Put in a couple of stops. We'll see how creative we can get. Public library. We have 3 of them, I believe. Yes, we do. Let's put in another public library. Right up here. We've got the high school there. And let's say right here. Public library. Done. All right. Got a demand for some residential. Let's jump back in. Oh, boy. This is my fault. I don't think that parking actually... Oh, I know what happened here. Hold on. Yeah, we don't need a light there. We just need a stop sign. And put one there. I don't know why these are not stop signs. We don't need a light here. This is what happens when you add roads, or when you tie large roads in with smaller roads. The game automatically throws a light in there. Makes sense, but I kind of wish it wasn't a thing. But until we get very, very large or start seeing where the AI is not handling traffic properly, we're not going to worry about it. So here, I guess I'm going to give these guys right away. Since we've given them right away over here, it just makes sense. Just do that. Not really necessary, but yeah, that should free things up. Get them moving through here. I was just saying, I don't think parking affects traffic. But because I placed buildings facing this collector road, which I generally try not to do. Actually, that's not even. They're just parking here to walk in because of the pedestrian pass. Okay, well, that's fine. Anyway, let us continue building out here. We're going to try to sort of duplicate. This should be in line. It's actually not in line, I don't think. How could I get this? How could I figure out? Actually, I can do this. So that's 1,500. Is this in line? No. That's not in line. Okay, we can do this. That node is connected. And then, so this one should just come... Actually, it looks like it goes further, doesn't it? What is that? It's 780? Okay, it goes a little bit further. Okay, I just want to try to keep it in line with here. Doesn't matter a whole lot, but for my own mental health, we'll do that. We'll have to extend. Actually, so here, what we're going to do is we're going to build, we're going to deviate slightly from the grid that we've been doing. And we're just going to roll, we're going to roll with how the highway is rolling here. So we'll have some slightly different looking stuff. How does that look? That's not too bad. However, let's remove the frickin' light. Oh, it didn't put a light there. Interesting. Did put one there. All right. So we should be... Did I water pipe here? Let's get a few more water pipes so we are completely covered. He is covered. We'll come up the street here. There we go. All right. Let's throw in some residential because we do have a demand for it. And before we do that, so I don't zone over top of it, let's put in a couple of corner shops where we can. We'll just do that. We'll get two small ones there, and here we'll do some 4x4. Some 4x4 action there. The best place for these shops are down here, but we'll just throw a couple of small pockets in. All right, let's start. So we've got, this is high residential, a little bit of high residential here. I think we're going to throw some high residential here as well along. So we have like kind of a skyline thing happening here. We'll throw some here. Not going to build here. It's a bad idea to build there. Is this incorporated? Can I get rid of that? Yeah, this would be a good place for a little small shop is what this would be good for. Actually, let's do this. Since we do have demand for shop, we're going to put... Well, there's a reason. I left this open because I didn't like the idea of shops being so close to parks, especially the high-density ones. We're just going to leave that open for now. We probably will put something in there, but for right now, we're not going to mess with it. So we've got some high-density stuff happening here. We'll go on both sides of the road with this high-density. And we'll get some wonky stuff right there. And then on this side, we're going to come back to some low density. Like that. That should actually diminish. We should get back down. Should take care of the demand is what I'm trying to say. So let's check out this solar power plant, why that stuff is popping up. This is, oh yeah, this is nice. So the oil one, actually that produces quite a bit of electricity, 120 megawatts. It is comparable to this. The big difference, though, is the pollution. This causes 50 ground and 50 noise. This causes 0 pollution and half of the noise. What is the upkeep? This is costing us $19.20 a week upkeep. This is actually cheaper and cost less? No, it costs more. Okay. 30 grand more. I think this is worth it. And I also... oh, I forgot we had this. When did we get this? Have we had this the whole time? I think we did. This is, I think this is better for us. 160. This is what we're going to go with. We're going to go with this. Right now, just one of these would cover our electricity consumption, but it's not like we would get rid of anything else. What we would get rid of is the oil, these oil plants, power plants over here. So let's think about we've got some buildings going abandoned. I'm not gonna go crazy and worry about it. I'm gonna see what happens with these buildings if they go away. So let's see. I didn't realize buildings could go once they go abandoned. I thought you had to tear them down unless you had a mod, but we'll see what happens there. Is it raining? Oh, it is raining a little bit. I've got weather on apparently. Anyway, this power plant Let's see. I think this thing would look pretty cool, kind of off in the distance, maybe like over here. We could even put it on the other side. I have to think about this. A logical place to put it. I'd have to think about how we want to expand. For right now, I'm not going to worry about it, but I feel like I maybe want to put it up here or maybe even on the other side. Have a separate bridge. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Make a smaller bridge here and we'll have the power plant because we're going to have people here to support it eventually. So that brought our demand way down. Oh, we're having trouble with garbage. That's because of the distance. All right, so let's put a recycling center in here for these people a little bit closer. It's not the worst pollution in the world. It's just taking too long for them to get serviced. They've actually already been serviced, but we do need to do something over here. So I think what I might do is I might copy kind of what I've done here. I like having this over. Now, eventually we're going to be using this space, but we'll deal with this when we get there. What I might do here, I don't want it too close to the water either, but I feel like right here might be okay. So let's do this. Can I purchase a tile? No. I thought you could purchase a tile every time you hit a milestone there. Anyway. We're trucking right along, man. We are trucking right along. We'll get a harbor and a cargo harbor next and ship, which we don't have access to yet, like a waterway. We do unlock one. Did we not unlock one here? Okay, we didn't. We don't unlock one every single time. Interesting. Okay. Well, this is what we're going to do then. We're just going to do a regular old road over here. And I'm going to try... This actually starts to line up a little bit, so let's do this. We'll go out here. Just to give me kind of a guideline there. And I'm going to want it right up here. So let's take that out a little bit further if we can. Actually, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, let's do this. So we're going to come over. And we're going to go down 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to come across. I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3. Trying to see how that's going to look. That looks okay. This needs to be just a regular old road because the trees are going to die and it will look horrible. And let's do that. And recycling centers, one on each side. We'll put 2 here, and then I'm going to put a road so that it's a little bit easier for them to turn around. We'd have to take this off. Is it guidelines that pops that into place? No. Let me pause this. Is it road length? No. Is it angle? No. Turn all of them off. Oh, it just snaps to the node. I don't know how to get away from that. All right. Anyway, we're just going to do this. They don't really need it. They can turn around right there. We're just going to do that. Maybe a waste of road. Let's get some water out to these boys so they can start servicing some people. We'll come up, and we're going to come right over. We need some electricity. What I might do here, just kind of a temporary fix. What kind of wind do we have here? We actually have nice wind. I wonder if that would be enough to power. So that doesn't have to be connected to our main if it's supplying power on its own. Let's see if that takes care of the electricity need there. It's spinning. Water's good. Electricity is good. All right, we'll keep an eye on it. It's producing the max. That seems like it'd be a good place for that. I don't know. Anyway, that's actually... I put it in the wrong place. This was supposed to be down here. That's okay. These trucks can come down here and service this area. Yeah, so like this guy complaining. The trucks are on their way, my friend. Don't even worry about it. You'll get covered there. I didn't know I had dynamic weather on. I guess we're going to leave it on. This rain, it gives the streets, it makes them look wet, you know? These buildings are still abandoned, it looks like. I'm going to let it ride. I'm just going to let it ride, see what happens there. Traffic is looking okay. What is our traffic flow looking like? There's no jams. It's not like anything is backed up. It's a little bit heavy here, actually. What's going on here? Is this a stoplight? Oh, this shit, man. So, wait a minute. What the hell? Why are they stopping here? I'm not sure what's happening here. And that person should not be able to walk across that? I don't think so. Oh, there is a crosswalk there. There's an add-on I can get where I can fix a lot of this wonky shit. But I am not sure why that's happening there. They're just stopping. I think it's because of this pedestrian crosswalk. How can I fix that? Because this is going to be a problem. This is going to start jamming and backing up here. It's one way. The arrows look right. Yeah, they can only go up this way. I wonder. These people can make a U-turn here. Is that messing things up? I actually don't want them to make a U-turn here, and people are doing it. Oh, you know what I need to do? All right, since we have nothing on this road, people are making a U-turn here to come in this way. Now, I don't know if that's the problem. It feels like it might be. I need to make this road one way. Let's do it. I'm going to upgrade this road one way. That will stop people. I mean, if people are coming from here, they can go up this way and come across. But this is just an out. Let's see if that fixes it. So that means if people make a U-turn, is he parked? He's parked here. What the fuck? Yeah, I need that. Wait, do I have it? What is this? Intersection marking tool? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, maybe it's nothing. Whoops. Escape routes. I've never seen that pop up before. I guess it only comes up. Now I don't even see it down here. All right. Let me see. What could I do? I don't want people parking here. I guess what I could do, it wouldn't be the best, but I could change this. It's 2 lanes. Do I have... I don't have that. I don't have the road I'm looking for. I could do this. If I did this... That's not the best. This doesn't actually... This is 3 lanes is kind of pointless for right here. But if I did that... And that... And that... That would probably solve the problem, because it's just 1 lane. Now, what that does, though, it kind of makes this 2-lane pointless right here. Because people are going to have to merge, but let's see what happens there. What I probably need to do is, I think it's called TPM. There's an add-on where you can manage how people, like I could have no parking here, You can forbid turning and stuff like that. That's probably what I need, but it looks like it's resolved itself. I mean, it's not like it was horrible, but it was starting to back up. And what have we got going on here? We've got kind of a mess happening. Like, I don't know that... I mean, this is realistic. People would probably be able to park here, but let's... That seems right. This should be stop signs here. We've just got a little bit of volume of traffic going on. Let's look at our traffic flow again. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean there's a traffic jam, just a high volume of traffic. But it makes sense. This is a busy place. So we're going to leave it for now. We doing over here? We're flowing. We're flowing. Okay. Still having trouble with trash. He's coming. Yeah, so this thing I put here, I don't know why. This was supposed to be like here. So it'd be a straight shot. I guess I could still do that. Wouldn't be a bad idea. But we're just going to deal with it for now. It looks like one of these buildings that was abandoned, I feel like it was like right in here, is reoccupied now. So it looks like they do take care of themselves. So this here, the company. Let's see what happens to this building. Yeah, they do. It does resolve itself. People will move in, I guess, as the demand goes up. They'll tear it down. These are some pretty wonky looking shops right here. Giga Store, giggity. And the general store. Squirrel on a donut. What kind of zoning do we have right here? This is a little bit wonky. We're going to do that. Sorry to do that to you, brother. Hopefully it doesn't despawn that stuff. Let's put in... We're going to do that. Hopefully that's just one store. This is another place that we don't really need the zoning. This is kind of what happens. It's just kind of random. And you'll get stuff like that. It does drive me a little bit crazy when nothing spawns in. But we're getting the full use out of this tile right here. So we got to start thinking about a football stadium. I really want this tile unlocked. It'll give me a little bit more free reign here. So what we could do... How's our buses doing? Let's look at our lines overview. We put in a couple more lines. We have another line over here. A blue line over here. Quite a few passengers. This is our busiest route. It's a long one. Kind of an awkward one. Goes through the neighborhood here. Let's see if we can look at our budget to see... Are we still good? 12%. Everything's 12%. Do we have any loans? Nope, we don't have any loans. Budget? Well, we can actually slide this back, I think. Let me make sure that's not going to affect. It does. That's why I had it cranked up a little bit. All right, no problem. We can fix that really easily. We're actually going to come on the other side of the road here. We can fix this up. This is easily resolved. These are pretty inexpensive, and we'll just do this. Is power going to cover? It's not going to cover, so no worries. We're going to put one of these in. 6 megawatts, 7 megawatts. There's 7. There we go. Would make sense to tie it in. That way we can share power right here. Can I get... I can't get over that. Can I run them under? No. Alright, well, let's get a little bit wonky right here then. We'll do that. I'll come over the road like that. I could have just done that before, but that does give us a little extra juice. So that should completely resolve the availability. And for the treatment, we now have these, the water treatment plants. These are producing pollution for us. So let me see. How much of a difference will this make? 85% of the sewage. And what does this one do? It doesn't actually say. Pollution is reduced but not wholly gone. Well, 85%, that's still 15% sewage in the water. I guess I probably need to start thinking about something like this, maybe? Freshwater outlet. These are for floods and things like that. This is for the DLC, I believe, yeah. Yeah, okay, well, not much choice there. So, well, I mean, I don't really see the point. What does this one do? This is an eco one. It says it's the best water treatment plant there is. Purifies sewage, making it very clean and ready to let back into a body of water. So I guess this is what we want, but we need 32,000 people. So I guess what we're going to do, this is 640 and 15 grand. This is actually a lot cheaper. No, it's not. This is way fucking cheaper. What am I talking about? All right, we're just going to put a couple of more of these. It's not like we're in that bad of a spot. And that's a lot, but we are going to be getting rid of these things. I just like to be on top of stuff. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's see if I can focus up here for a moment. What were we doing here? Yeah, I was looking at bus routes. That's right. I was in here and I was looking. I saw that. So we've cranked this up a little bit. What I want to look at is what we are making expenses for our buses. 2820. Our income, we're actually losing money on that deal. What if I crank this back down? So obviously you don't want your, I mean, we're making a profit, right? But this, we're taking a hit on that. It's costing us almost 2,800 bucks a week, and we're making less than 1,000. If I'm reading that correctly, I think that's how we read it, right? This is expensive column, expenses. This is income. Could probably balance that out. And I thought you could actually charge or set prices for tickets. I don't know how to do that. Anyway, we're going to leave it. We do need public transportation. I guess you're not going to get a gain on everything. But anyway, we've got a demand for some our office or industrial is starting to spring out. We do have educated workers now, which is nice. So I think what we're going to do here, this area right here, I'm going to put some offices in. What's our noise level? That'd be a good place. Ideally, offices would be back in here to kind of shield some of this noise from these people. All right. Well, let's see. Let's put some offices right here. We're going to throw some on this side. Can get some in here. Don't know if it's the best place to put them. This is whole area. It's going to be offices, like a little office park area. And what is this place? Is that the... Oh, that's the university. We could use some administration buildings around here. It would kind of make sense. This building is actually abandoned. Get rid of that. We'll unzone it. Little office park here. Not enough educated workers. Right beside the university, not enough educated workers. Okay. We're going to put some high density in here. High density residential. We'll fill that up and we'll fill this in. So it doesn't take much to sort of quell the demand with this high density stuff. But we're going to start getting kind of bigger and bigger as we come up here. Like from this point forward, from this avenue here. Start getting bigger and bigger. The train tracks is going to be the border, the back of our city. Maybe. To get to 1 million people, though, we're going to have to, we're going to have to cover a lot of land here. So we're going to be purchasing basically all 16 or 12 or how many tiles you can get. And what are we doing on time? Yeah, we're over a half an hour. This rock feature here, I generally try not to disturb natural features in the land, but this is right in line. What I could do here is make some kind of interesting rock park or some interesting feature. We could deviate a little bit from our main road here. In fact, we could use this and maybe our football team, maybe we could be the Mountain Town Rocketeers. Or some such thing. I mean, I could probably come up with something a little better than that. Look at all the rock debris here. Yeah, we'll see. We should probably start working around this or figure out a way. I need this tile, though. I do need this tile. Well, I'll tell you what. For now, we're going to just do some... We're going to keep rolling. We're going to do some planning here. We're going to do some road planning. We're going to move on. I'm going to use the... Should I stay with the trees? The only thing about the trees, it prevents people from parking, which I don't really care. It's just, it looks a bit more realistic. Well, they've parked here. Wait, can you park? No, there's no parking here. Doesn't allow people to park. But this one doesn't say. A 4-lane road with parking spaces. A 4-lane road with grass. It doesn't say, but obviously people are parked here, so what I don't see is people parked on these smaller roads with trees. So I guess I don't really care, though. But I kind of want to stick with the I like the tree line roads. It's kind of it's nice feels to it. So I think we are going to do that. I think I'm going to try to maybe build something around. It's going to deviate this avenue here. This is kind of like the main... This is, I guess we could call this Main Street. It's going to come on down. Now what I could do... I could put the football stadium. We could branch out. And I could put the football stadium maybe in here. How big is the football stadium? It's fairly large. I mean, it's not ginormous. How could I work this in? Look at the noise radius. That thing. It does provide a lot of happiness. Actually, I thought it would be a lot more than that. Okay, well, it's not ginormous. So I think what we're going to do here, we're going to use another large avenue. Does that actually line up? Yes, it does. Okay, good. So I could either curve the avenue, which wouldn't be too bad. I could curve it around the park. We could make kind of like a transit area here too, like a little subway. So I'm seeing this again. What is this? Control L? Oh. I've never used this before. I guess it's built in. I've just never noticed it in the game. As long as I've played it, just never noticed these buttons. Anyway. Yeah, I think this might be kind of like a cool, like maybe a little tinier version of a Central Park vibe here. So what I could do, can we get away with that? Of course not. I'm going to plan on this. We're going to go, this is going to be a massive park here. So I'm going to go 2 on each side. I can't get over here yet, but I can I put a nub? Yes. I'm going to put a nub. So when we purchase this tile, we can come up this way. I'm just sort of pre-planning. Oh, is this too steep? No, it's not too steep. Yeah, we're going to build around it. We're going to save this park, and we're going to make our own park in here. This will be an interesting little area, and we'll use the natural features of the land. Yeah, see what happens there. And then maybe the football stadium up here. This is going to generate a lot of traffic, which means I'm going to have I have to have an interchange up here. At least one. Probably wouldn't hurt. I wish I had not messed up and put this here, because this would be a good place, too, to feed right into this road. So this is going to change. I probably will change this. Kind of a waste of money. This was supposed to be down here. But yeah, this is a large park. We're going to have a ginormous park here. We'll have some smaller roads. I think I might consider using 2-lane gravel roads. Or maybe just no roads. Maybe just all paths and parks in here. Let's look at unique buildings. We could put the winter market in here. Problem is, I don't want to place any of this now because I'll have to run power up and all that kind of stuff. Looks kind of cool. I don't know if it fits in this area, though. Yeah, it doesn't really fit. So a lot of this stuff, you need something else to get it. So the requirement for this building is the space elevator. Where the hell is the space elevator? We do have the Fountain of Life and Death. We've got a friendly neighborhood park. That would work well in there, I think. We've got Lungs of the City. Oh, this is pretty cool. That, I feel like, would work well in here. So we've got that. Oh, hello there. We've got an opera house? Are you serious? Well, I'll tell you what's going close to the football stadium. We've got the oppression office. When in need of oppression, go to the oppression office. It's their specialty. Okay, that one might look cool. Maybe like a unique building area up here. We have the Expo Center. I didn't know we had a lot of this. That is gigantic. This trade shows and conferences attract visitors from near and far. Okay, so like BlizzCon. The High Interest Tower. Good Lord, look at the size of that. We're going to need this back here. This is going to go in our IT cluster area, wherever that may land. And what is this? The Ziggurat Garden? Looks like some Mayan stuff. That might work well. We might put this back here. Yeah. What else do we have? We've got a stadium. Bring the excitement of a sports game into the city by building a stadium. Well, I have the football deal. And this... Oh, this is actually Central Park. This is an actual Central Park. Can I fit this in here? Yes. Oh, it takes out the rock. All right, I don't want to take out the rock. I wonder if I can move the rock. Maybe we could put it this way. Also, I just noticed this has road connections, which is very interesting. I think those are... Maybe they're path connections. How much does that cost? Is that 200,000? Okay, I thought it was 2 million. Interesting. All right, well, we've got a lot of cool stuff we could potentially do. I need to get people. We need to reach the next milestone so I can unlock this and go ahead and build and plan and work the roads out up there. And how are we doing? Looks like the abandoned building has gone away. It was this one. Yeah. It's now Mega Shopping Center. Okay. That is resolving itself. Good to know. We've got a little bit more demand. So let's take care of it. Some more office buildings. Let's throw in a couple more office buildings over here. We're going to not zone here because I want to be able to, continue the roads. Don't have a giant demand, but there is some demand. And then we'll do... I'm going to do some commercial here. Commercial is best on these collector roads, I feel like. Don't know if that's actually true, but it makes sense. High visibility, shopping, stuff like that. Is this covered in our zone? Yes, it is, but we need to... actually, this is fine. Whoops. We'll start a new zone here, because that's pretty dang large. Yeah, that's all fine. That's a large zone. We'll start a new one up here. But let's fill in, and then we'll have to call it. over here, let's do some... We're going to do high residential. I think the rest of this area right here. Let's actually do that. And I'll leave that open. That's going to create some wonky stuff with these broken up tiles. The way to avoid these broken up tiles is to grade your land, but I kind of like the feel of it. It's natural. You know, look at a city like San Francisco or something. It's a little bit crazy looking. Disaster detection. What is this? This should not be on. Earthquake detection. I don't know why this is on. This wasn't here before. I feel like something changed in the game. I've got to... Before I reload the game next time, I got to make sure that the disasters thing is off. I mean, we could turn it on. It might be a lot of fun. Maybe after we get the city built, we'll turn it on. So if something does happen in one part of the city, we're not crippled. Maybe we can recover. But you can have some pretty major crap happening. Yeah, this was not a good play here. This is a long way away for them to come for trash. It makes me want to throw in one more of these damn things, like over here. Should I do that? I think I am going to do it. I'm going to do it temporarily. He's covered with water. He's not going to be covered with electricity. Am I zoned in here? No, I am not. All right, well, let's we'll just run some poles. We'll run a power line here. That'll fix that. This makes this kind of obsolete now. Really stupid of me to do that. But now these guys can come out and they'll take care of this. Anyway, let's finish zoning up in here. I want to put some... I am just going to put some low density stores in here to fill the space. This side, I think what we want here... What do I want here? This is actually going to be more stores. Just keep doing this. We'll put them on this side of the road. And on this side, we'll have these lower density ones because they make slightly less noise for these people here. And we'll do the same here. They'll have all the shopping that they want. Shop away, fools. There we go. Alrighty. Not going to fill in here yet because of this polluting thing. Alright. Don't know if this was the best episode, but I gotta say, the skyline is starting to sort of develop. Maybe not the most interesting yet, but the thing is, from back here, we've got the football stadium, we've got the giant park. Yeah, I think it'll look really nice. Just had a big lag spike right there. We'll have some big giant buildings back here. IT clusters, the unique buildings. Yeah. And then we'll start doing a day and night cycle. It should look pretty dang cool. Do a little freestyling. Take a look at our city. Yeah, graphics are still a little bit funky. I don't know what the hell's going on there. It's probably a mod to smooth this stuff out. Anyway, pretty interesting looking buildings. We've got heliports on the top of these buildings. I think that's what they're called. Here's our old industrial area. Still going strong. Making money off of that. There's a nice little view. Yeah, so we got to think about our football team. That's going to be going in fairly soon. Fairly soon. It's got to be the Misty Mountain something. Misty Mountain Miners. Who knows? Who knows? If you guys have any ideas for the football team, the football stadium, let me know. If I was a cool and popular YouTuber, I think once you have 1,000 subs, you can create polls, unless they've gotten rid of that. But I think you could put a poll on your channel, let people vote on something. I think that's a great idea, but I did hear that they don't do that anymore or something. I don't know, maybe they do. I don't know. So I've got to do it the old school way and say, if anybody has any ideas, let me know. Anyway, we are going to call this. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm having a lot of fun with the game. I know it's not the most popular series on the channel, but it's like we've got a handful of people who enjoy it. That's all that matters to me. So you guys take care. Thanks for your support. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.